if you look at the lens, don't look at the screen, because I mean, it's further away, so it's not quite so apparent. But
sure, so you're not all looking off center.
Hey everybody, it's Seabaugh, the Super Pint Brothers, and today I'm at Battle Brew, and I've got Nate here. He's the bar manager, and we've got some awesome beer. Have you had this yet?
I have not. Okay. I actually was waiting for you to try it. I'm excited.
So it's our first time on camera together.
Yeah.
Great. We've got w00tstout Stout by Stone. What do you know about this one?
I know that Will Wheaton's a huge hophead like myself. I know that he was the space dork on Star Trek. I know that Stone's one of my favorite breweries as far as the big, epic, heavy beers. I mean, another thing I've noticed, a lot of the, and I was actually talking to one of my reps about this the other day, is California is kind of moving away from the big, heavy beers, the hoppy beers, the big, dark beers, and they're kind of going back towards the session pilsners and stuff like that. And it's nice to have one company that's still got these mega robust
13%.
beers. Yeah, 13.
That will put some hair on your chest. He actually took a sip and it grew that out in the past couple of minutes, so it's going to be an interesting podcast.
It's a fact.
I know it's Will Wheaton, it's the guy from Frak, and who's the other guy?
The founder of Stone.
That's it. Okay, here's what I envisioned. Stone knows that Will Wheaton likes him, and said, hey, we're going to make a beer, we're going to put your name on it. And I expected some big Imperial IPA and that to be it, and I was really surprised to see that it was a 13% Russian Imperial with walnuts and rye and wheat, and so this is going to be interesting. So I guess let's just give it a try.
Absolutely.
So, oh yeah, that's boozy. I mean, it's
big old beer.
It's black. There's no doubt about this. This is a black beer. There's no light coming through this whatsoever. I mean,
lots of caramel, lots of nut. Yeah. You get all that pecan up front. And
the cool thing about this one is only 25% bourbon barrel aged. So I guess, let's say, made a 120 barrel batch, they would have pulled a fourth that off and stuck it in barrels. Because the thing about bourbon is it gets really overpowering really quick, and especially that wheat and rye. I guess you would lose that, but. Yeah, huge nose. This is definitely 13%.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
That's fantastic. It actually doesn't taste as boozy as I thought it would be. All the boozy's the warmth. You don't really get that on the...
I'm almost pissed I'm drinking this right now. Like, I feel like I should be saving this.
I know. Well, see, that was the beauty of it. We had one of our wine guys donate a bottle to the bar, and what's funny is the Atlanta Stone rep is a huge StarCraft fan, so he does the esports thing, and he was up here with his wife recently, and was talking about it with me, whatever, and I was like, well, you have to make sure you allocate one for us. Like, I don't care what we have to do for it.
We'll do anything.
It's a Will Wheaton beer. We need it here.
Yeah, especially here.
Luckily, I had Savannah rep say, for some reason, there's one keg here, and it's allocated to you. I don't know why. And I was like, oh, I know why.
Yeah, we'll gladly take that.
So thanks, Stone.
So if you get a bottle of this, let it sit, because this stuff is, first off, this is an awesome beer. Yeah. Like I said before, I'm pissed that I'm drinking it right now, because 6 months, a year, 2 years from now, this would feel even better.
Yeah, well, they were saying, the Stone rep that I was speaking to about it was saying that it's going to be a lot like their Imperial Russian, whereas they've been making it for 12 years now. And so far, the best batch they've drank is the 12-year-old one.
Oh.
So they're saying this is going to age just as well as that one.
The thing about beer to keep in mind, it's just like you. It matures with time. Sometimes in a good way, sometimes in a funky way, but it always matures.
Yeah.
Well, I like to think I have. So we usually have some sort of rating that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I'll give this a Wesley Crusher. Not the rainbow shirt one, but when he actually kind of grew a set and had the red shirt.
The red shirt, yeah, the Wheaton Crusher.
Yeah. I'll give him second season of Next Gen out of Han Solo.
Okay.
Han Solo is the bar.
Sure.
So, I mean, it's good.
Well, I'm going to give this, since it is a little bit more robust than I saw. The reason I call him Space Dork, this is my stepdad always called him growing up, because he was his least favorite character, and I always loved him because I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a Worf, actually.
Worf.
Because I feel it's a little bigger than I feel it needs to do its little double blade.
It can be kind of funky, it can be kind of funny at times when it needs to be, but otherwise it's all business.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, I love the fact that all over the back of this, it's got all this text. It's like, 6 paragraphs. Will Wheaton, Stand By Me, Star Trek, Will Wheaton, and then some other guys.
Yeah. So it's funny, a lot of the story that they're talking about is apparently the whole reason Stone and him got involved in the first place was he contacted them asking to use their Arrogant Bastard logo on his website. And so through that email contact, when they did their 10,000th customer email, it just happened to be him.
Just happened to be.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, that works.
I believe that. If I had to compare this beer to anything, for those of you who cannot get this, definitely the Russian Imperial Punapu, if you've ever had it. This is along the lines of that. Yeah, I mean, for $8 a bottle, this stuff is awesome if you can get it. Definitely worth trading something for.
Absolutely.
If you're an East Coast guy, try to trade some Heady Topper or something along the lines of that for this, because this is some good stuff. All right, one up.
Cheers.
That's fantastic. Pissed I'm drinking it.